Hey guys, today I'm going to do some more modding on the Antec 900. This bundle of cables here from the power supply kind of bugs me, and the fact that this power supply, when we put it in, didn't have a lighted LED fan. So I think we're going to open that up, switch fans out of it, and we're going to see if we can make an enclosure to cover the wires just using the casing from the old power supply that we gutted out last week. So we're going to start taking some stuff apart here and see if we can get some ideas how to put this together. Well, I didn't feel like redoing all the cable management on this just to do it, so we just took the mounting screws out so that we could slide the power supply out of the case and work on it. First thing I did was take the grill off so we can unmount the fan, and then I'm pulling all the stickers off. So now we can use our glue gun and get rid of all this glue residue, and we can pop this open and take the fan out. Well, we got the fan ready to put into the power supply. It's an NZXT 120 blue lit. We had to cut the wires off on it. This is the excess wire from it. We don't really want all that in the power supply. And as you can see, all the connectors on the other one, they put quite a bit of wire on it, and it's got a 3-pin connector to hook up your speed sensor, but on the power supply there is no speed sensor. So we spliced in the original 2-wire connector for the power supply, just so we could put it right into the stock plug-in there without having any external wires. So we're going to go ahead and mount this in. Well, here's a shot of the fan installed. Ready to mount this back in, and stage 1 of this mod will be done. Well, we've done some modifications to the power supply, the old power supply case. Basically cut the back piece off, and we also cut off one side piece. You could do this by making holes through them to run the cables, but I just don't feel like redoing all the wires and stuff in there and undoing everything. So we're just going to take the 2 sides off so that we can stick it in there and conceal all the cables in here without having to redo the whole computer to do it. So we're going to sand this up and get some primer on it and start paint. Well, we rebundled all the cables to make them a little bit tighter so we could fit them up closer to the power supply. Here's our piece after it's been painted. Ready to slide in there. And we also turned it with a notch in the back here so that we could put these front cables through that notch. So we should be able to fit it in there snugly. So I'm going to try to set her in there. Okay, that's what it looks like installed. Looks a little bit neater than having all the cables sticking out of there. I even contemplated maybe cutting a hole for another 120mm fan just to make the 2 match, so it kind of would look like dual power supplies instead of just a cover for the cables. But it's a cheap way to hide them. Looks a little neater, protects the wires, you won't get caught into anything. We're going to go ahead and fire it up and check on that new fan we put in the power supply and make sure that's working. Alright, here it is all done. I did a couple other mods. I took it back out and made a notch in the back here because it was kind of pushing up against the wires for the motherboard, just to make sure it didn't put too much stress on the connectors. And also made a notch in the front here to run our power out for our side cover fan, so we didn't have to run it all the way around the box. But that's it for now. It looks pretty good. Should work efficiently, keeping the wires all tidied up. Thanks for watching. Remember to comment and subscribe if you haven't already.